Am I live? Yeah. Hey, and welcome everyone to this new live stream today from How Do You Think? So today I'm going to try Vercel's new AI project, which is like it's not new. They have been using it for a couple of months, but like it has been released recently. And I would love to have first impression with you, which is like I didn't try this project before. I just saw it and we can see how it works. And the other thing is that I would love to compare what kind of results that we are getting from this project with a real software project, which is like open source, and would love to see how we could use such thing for there based on like one of the recent contributions that we did there. So here we go. Let's just go start from here, refresh this page. So v0.dev is a front end, let's say, I'm not sure how they named it, by the way. So it's a front end AI project that generates a user interface based on your prompts. And when you use that user interface, they have the image, which is showing the code that you are doing. And at the same time, they are having the code, which is like in React mostly, if I don't remember wrong. And wait, okay, let me just change the language. Just give me a second. And they have the code in React. So here, let's just see an example of one of the stuff that they are having, which is showing us. I'm not sure why. Okay, so I can zoom screen. I can zoom. Yeah, I think we can have it like this. So here we have this version 0, which is, let's see, we don't have the history. Someone just said like chatbot UI for summary and transaction service. And here you could see the results that they are having. And they could suggest a couple of other results that you can see. And then you could fork that. I'm not sure where that goes. Share it or see the code. And as you see right now, the code is based on uh, I think it's based on ChatCN, which is like um, what Vercel is using, and you could see that they are showing the HTML code as well using Flex instead of having any external libraries. I'm not sure if okay, I don't think it's Flex, so they are using Tailwind here, and you could see the results based on that and use it for your project. And here I think they are using Tailwind as well. Yeah, so they are using Tailwind. Let's just go back, see the featured ones. And let's go with, since the feature on new generation, just let me refresh this. Because like I think the first time I tried this was 2 months ago, which I saw what they are having, and they used to have somehow better results. So let me go and yeah, I think this tweet UI is something that great we could see. So as you can see here, we have 24 version of it, and I think this is the reason for having version 0 as for the name. So if you go to the first uh, version of it, you can see that we have like someone just said make a retweet icon with refresh thing. So here what it is, and with multiply talks and prompts, they resulted to this kind of Twitter social card style thing that you could see that's really similar to Twitter. And till they get there, they had, yeah, so they gave it almost every single thing that they want it to do. That makes okay. That reminds me of like some kind of customers that you are having in design or stuff like that. So they just like don't know what they. I'm not sure like if this guy doesn't know what they want. Like I think mostly they want no, But like with customers, sometimes they don't know what they want, and they just like always give you change over change, till they get the last result that they want, which is could be tiring for you. But if you are doing something like this for UI with AI stuff, that will save you time and save your customers time and increase the satisfaction for them. Because with this, as you can see here, they just like make the Twitter bird solid fill below and increase what they said and increase the spacing between reactions that in here. Yeah, so as you can see, like this could save you time and could save you some kind of going back and forth with designers or whatever. So let's just go and try something for us. So what I would like to try, to be honest, is one of the projects that I am having is a search engine for Quran, and here let's just say a search engine user interface. We should have like space here, and what I would like to see with that user interface is with some hints of the possible searches that search the user can do. Let's just go with this. So this is still in beta, and we could see what kind of the result that we are having. I'm not expecting much here. My expectation is something similar to Google, and under that, I would like to see not like this one. Under that, I would like to see some kind of list of possible searches based on the thing that we are doing. Why I thought about this is because I have that already here, which is like a different. Yeah, so here is the UI for our search engine. And in that UI, you could search by pages. Let's see here. So you could search by pages, by verses, by routes, by other stuff, which is we will find it either. So I was thinking to have something more sophisticated for this search here without, like, yeah, I think we don't need to have this button, so we could just show this and would have something clear that would show you whatever you could do with that search here and have those information there. So let's just see here. Okay, this is cool. I didn't think about such results. So here they are showing you the search on top and the results on down. Here we have no, I think I like this. And what I could do is, let's see here, the hints is to have can't I mix those two? Okay, so if we have something that would mix those two options, I would like that because it will deliver what I want exactly, which is like something simple here. Then we'd have the cards down showing whatever search that we could have and the description of the results. And let's go with this. Let me try to just give me a second here. This is broken somehow. Yeah. Let's just go and try to regenerate. I show, yeah, I want to regenerate, and I would love to see what kind of results that they would show me if we regenerate. If we could have a mix between those two results, it would be really super awesome. Because at that time, I would be able to merge two things from the first option they are having. Uh, nah, the first. Yeah, I think we could go with this one. So here, let's just say remove the badges under the search bar. Let me see if I could increase this. And here, yeah, here we have the history, which is the version 0. And right now I'm going to version 1. And I think this is the most that I could zoom for my screen, by the way, right now, because of the change in the website. But yeah. So let's just say remove the badges under the search bar and add example results, example search terms with results description. By the way, if you are joining it, yeah, pick and edit. Oh, okay, that I didn't know. I didn't know that this before. I will check that in a few minutes. By the way, if you are watching for the first time or the second time, whatever it is, just let me know where you are watching from, and I would love to see you. Uh, like, what is your expectation from this stream today? Okay, so here, yeah, I did exactly what I wanted, but let me just remove this. Yeah, this is much better. And let's just go here. That's just what it is. Make the search, make the example. Let me hide this one. Search terms as cars and have and add and make it less, make it have less info. So it will turn them though right now as cars, but like what I would like to see is kind of um I think we could have okay, this is cool. And yeah, let's just add some button to the cards so that the user can run the search from that button and make the text in one line in those cards. So here I'm just like going to yeah, I think this going with like multi-prompt or I think this is called future prompts. So having them and having her holding the history before would have like really great results because usually every time would have a great results because the AI will see whatever we have done before. But as I said, but like one of the things that I did here is if you see the prompt is that I am having multiply, not here, let's just go with this one. Yeah, so I'm having add some button to the cards, and I asked to add the button and then made another request, which is like make the text in one line, which is kind of could be confusing for the AI. So you just like go and have one single purpose right now. So make change or reduce the height of the cards and make the text and button in one line. So we will see what we are having here. While we are waiting, uh, let's see. Okay, so I didn't go with what I expected. Wait, should I? Ah, yeah, I didn't go with what I expected. Let's just go and see here. Make the text larger or change the color to this element. Okay, let's just go and write. Make the text and search button in one line. So here I'm just like focused on whatever I want to change. But it didn't give me the result that I expected. Yeah, okay, it gave me this result here, but like it didn't show me everything else that I want here. So let's just have make the white background fit the border behind it. So just like see what we are having. No, it gets broken. Okay, so let's just like downvote the results. It's not what I expected, to be honest, because I was expecting something more direct. Fix the three cards based on the first one, and here we go. I broke it. Yeah, I broke that. So I think like going back here, yeah, here is a great result that we could follow up, or even I think fixing it from here would be much easier. Then we could move forward. Let's just see. But like I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, they having hit here in two different. Okay, let's just make the description and the title in one line. Okay, they counted it as version 8. That's awesome. Okay, this is what I expected. Exactly. So I would like to have this. Oh, awesome. But like, yeah, I think having multiple selection to request the same thing from them would be great. Let me see what we are having here. Here. Yeah, okay. Let's just say make the title and description of the cards in one line. Yeah, wait. Here it is. I hope that it will not break anything else. Because like a few minutes ago we went through multiplayer stuff, but like yeah. So two things that just we noticed that we could improve with this is yeah, this is awesome. Having like precise, clear description of what you want would make things easier for AI, and having one single request for that would make it much easier. So let's just say add a button on the left side of the cards beside the title. Add a search, add a go button, let's just say. So here I'm just like going with adding this kind of button beside that, so we will see how this stuff will go. And yeah, so one thing that we could have, which is could be great, is merging two options based on the first version that they are showing, and then having this pick and edit for letting us to select multiple components and have the same request for them, or let it be able to check if what we have chosen in that page is similar to whatever else. Okay, so this is cool. Let's just add some margin on the left side of the button in the cards. I think adding like requesting 50 pixel or something like that would make sense, because at that time we will be able to see the code. So here right now I'm just like doing the um, design process without checking the code yet. After that, we could go to the code and see what kind of stuff that we are having there. Then we will check this on open source. So I think such tools that would, yeah, so here it's added some margin and we have that. Yeah, that's cool. Hmm, I'm not sure if it's perfect here, but like, yeah, so we could go with this. And this is like the expectation of the page that I would kind of my expectation, but like for me, I would like to still I think the inconsistency of this like search button here and this button here is kind of odd. So maybe I could have it on the right side, have this description much closer to the title would be better, and have all of those cards without having the border behind it, which would be cool. And then I think the other thing, yeah, we could do is add a name and description here, which is like similar to what we are having. So the Noble Quran, some description. Let's just like say add a name and add add a logo and description on top of the like search bar. For some reason, I always miswrite this description. So here I would just like see some kind of logo and description on top of this. So we will see that. By the way, I think they are giving, if you are using the free version, they are giving 20 credits for this. Not 20, 200 credits. Yeah, okay, that is cool. A platform for AI search and resources. Yeah, that makes sense that they are using it from AI people. So here we could have the logo and that stuff, search, whatever we are having here. That makes sense. Okay. Um, that makes sense. So what I was saying is that they are having um 200 credits for free for everyone who is using this, and this 200 credits, like if we thought that you would be able to get whatever you want in 12 prompts, that would make you have like 200 divide on 12, it will be around 15, something like that. It's less than 15, but it's it's around 15, yeah. It's more than 15, it's around 20, something like that. So you would have like 20 designs that you could do with this, which is super awesome. And if you need anything else, that you could just by using the code, they have pre-release agreement. Yeah, so this is like long agreement, okay? And we have learn more here. Let's just see what they are having. Oh, I didn't read the documentation before. Okay, they are using ChatCN, which is like what I expected, and Tailwind CSS. I didn't read that, but like, yeah, that makes sense. So, powered by AI, they are copy-paste friendly React. Okay, that's cool. Based on ChatCN and Tailwind CSS that people can use in their project. So they are introduction, billing, generating React code, integrating generated code with Next.js app, how to use the code, production guideline, upcoming features, and getting support. I think this is cool. So maybe you could, yeah, just give it a second. Here we go. I'm sharing this in the chat. So maybe you could be, yeah, here it is the link, by the way. Maybe you would like to see that link, so you will enjoy that. You can integrate UI whatever through CLI, where it automatically store required dependency and the generated code. So if we use this MPX, they will have MPX add whatever. They will add everything we need. That makes sense because like recently, I think, yeah, I recently heard that Shad CN guy has been um, or Shatien has been acquired by Vercel. So he built it, but then Vercel either hired him or they have bought their project, which is something really cool. And this is a similar story like to Gradio, which we hosted. I hosted the guy behind Gradio, thankfully, Abu Bakr on the last stream, no, the two streams before this, and we talked about how it's Gradio or Gradio. To be honest, I lost the pronunciation. So yeah, he talked about how he did an open source project, then it turned to be a company, and after having it as a company, Hugging Face just acquired them. Like they bought the whole company and hired the whole team to work with them in full time, which is something which is like an interesting story in open source, where some projects that you are doing on free time or for your needs could be converted to great opportunities that could transform your life. So let's just go here again. So the pricing is, as I mentioned, free for 200. Premium will you will pay $220. We will have 5,000, which is something awesome. Uh, you will get initial grant for free credits. Yeah, but here they are going with the credits. If you want to buy more, how much? How you could buy subscription, canceling subscription. We don't need that. So here we need to React code. Okay, we don't need anything here. Here they are mentioning how you could add that to your Next.js project. How to use generated code, production guideline. Oh, okay, awesome. They are having something related to accessibility. I would love to check that. And for the upcoming future, they don't have anything that's written here. They have this where you could share your contact and community form. Just give me a second for the accessibility. So they pay attention to accessibility, and they are following the Y area authoring practicing guideline, and they're going testing across modern browsers, and they are having, yeah, so they are supporting accessibility, which is something cool, but we need to test that, and they are showing some tools that we could test it, and automated tool is not enough. If you want to see accessibility opportunities again to code output, please let us know what they have here. Mm, just give me a second. Okay, we don't need that. And here, yeah, okay, awesome. So they have some accessibility work, but they mentioned that you could check your own. Okay, so they are using, yeah. So Shatien is using Radix in the background, and that's why they turned us to Radix. By the way, if I don't remember, if yeah, they are using. Yeah, sorry, I just closed that by mistake. So just sharing my screen again. Um, Here we go. So let me show the screen. Yeah, here we go again. And so this is like how the stuff would work if you try that with an e-code project. So this is public. Yeah, you could convert that to private. Only you can see this, but yeah, and you can't do any private generation without having premium. That's awesome. Okay, that makes sense. So let's just see here. I have Okay, I have 1,000 credits. That's cool. I didn't know that. I thought like I have only 20. 200. Explore profile subscription pricing. So let's just get back here. And before going to this code, I would love to try. Can I have my profile here? Yeah, I have that in my profile already. So before going to test this code, I would love to go to open source, have let's just go to open source app and go to the design here. I think we should have the full design here. I assume that, but not sure about it. So we will go again, see stuff related to design. Okay, I thought that Nick Tyler had like. When did we have like emoji picker in open source? Just give me a second. Um, app dot open source. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought that they have an emoji picker in that div, but like I think we have one on the right side of. Yeah, okay, so let's just like go here and check whatever I can for, which is the design. And here we go. List features. So here we have the overview tab, 3D map, highlights, connection in Figma, profile, and stuff like that. So we wait this to load a little bit. And here we could see again the design lab, live file in progress. Let's just go to see lists. We don't have layers. Why don't I see anything here? Just hide this here. Div. Um, so they have Figma to VS for VS Code, and this is not working. Yeah, we waited till it loads. So let's just go back here and see what they are having. Activity tab in Figma. Here it is. Highlights in Figma. Connections in Figma. Okay, that's cool. Contributor profiles, contributors, creation of flow issues. That's a thing we could check. So let's just go to design lab again and see. For some reason, it's just like not loading. Not sure why, but yeah. So let's just go and think again about this. So I would like to go and get something from Figma. Yeah, here it is, finally. And this one, yeah, so this one has everything almost from the other project. So yeah, here we go. We have the activity tab. We have most active contributors here, contribution evaluation, contribution by project, contribution evaluation by contributor type. So most active contributions. Yeah, I would love to just go back here. Yeah, let's just check that later and go back here. So what I would like to see if there was a way that I could port the design project from Figma to V0, which could be a great addition at that time because this way it will be directly sent from the designer who did whatever they did in Figma, and then it will be used in version 0 immediately. But I don't think we have anything like that. So here, toggle visibility, which will ask for premium, upload image, and here examples. Yeah, so we don't have anything like that. So we should add image, and we'll try how to check that in a few minutes. But yeah, and the other thing is that for version 0, I'm not sure like how they did the training or how, what is the model behind that. Is if we have an established project like the open source project right now, which is what we are go checking. By the way, they need to check the zooming there because like the zooming in GitHub is way better than the zooming in version 0. So anyway, if they have an established project like this one with the storybooks, I think having just give me a second. Yeah, I think having something related to storybooks that we could connect whatever we did with version 0 would be great. At that time, version 0 will not go to an external library to check to get the code for whatever they are having, which is SHA-2N for them or Tailwind. It would otherwise get whatever uh, atomic design or atom parts that that project has used, which would be a great addition. By the way, if you don't know atomic design is something that open source project is using for UI design, and it's getting, I think, their design principle from biology, where you are having the atoms, organism, and then you have the full parts, which is something really cool if you would like to check. Yeah, so here atoms, molecules, organism, templates, and pages, which is something similar to how our system is established, like our body. So you could check that. So let's just go back again here. I would like to, I can do that. Let me see if I want to upload an image. They will let me choose an image from the downloads. So let's just see what kind of stuff that we could go and do. I will not do, yeah, I think I could explore with that some a little bit. So let's just say I want this. I'm not sure what, wait. I don't need to do something from scratch. So here we have tree map. Okay, it's not working. And most active contributors, contribution evaluation. Okay, I think, yeah, this has been already done by Foxy. Let's just go back here, highlights, Figma. Let's do something that some, yeah, I was thinking to do something that someone didn't do before, but maybe I could do both. So I could do something that someone did before and compare the code between what they have done and the Chatien, the version 0 code. So maybe I could go with most contribution, most active contributors. This has been done by Nick Tyler, I think. Yeah, Nick Tyler already did that. So let's just assign Nick. He did that, by the way. He did this in live stream. So if you are curious about that, feel free to check his live stream, which is on Twitch. And that's just where the link. I will share the link in the chats. And if, when we, yeah, I think here, here it is. So he is doing live streaming in Twitch, which is like super awesome. If you are interested in that, just like go and check it and see what you can do with this. So let's just get back to our um, so we could do this for most contribution active contributors and see the results that we are getting from version 0 and the code, compare it with the code that Nick Tyler has already written. And the other thing that we could do is try to make something new so that we could see what kind of results that we are getting um, from Vercel that we could use. Then we could run those on the project and submit something. So yeah, let me just download this, save image. Before going there, I just like need to double check save image on desktop. I'm just like I download the image on desktop and then I would go to yeah, so here I just downloaded the image on desktop. Then I would go and choose that image from desktop from this button here and see what we are having. So right now we are uploading that, create um, React component that has these features. Okay, so let's just see what they are doing here. We attached an image and we asked that to have, let me see. Okay, this is not what I expected, to be honest. I expected it to be a straightforward experience, but let's see how many um, prompts that we need to have till we get whatever we want. So let's just compare it with this one here because I could see it clearer. First thing first, let's just like, okay, they get the text very well, but they didn't get the positions, the images, and whatever it is here. So first thing first, make the title on top of the card. So I'm just like waiting for this to see how far we could go. I thought that would be a straightforward experience here when you have that image and maybe you could like just divide that image based on the mm, yeah, I think that could be divided. So if you have used some AI algorithm like you only look ons or whatever it is, would that work here? I'm not sure about that, but like you only look ons works on videos. Anyway, so if you have used any AI projects, yeah, so you only look ons is something for real time, which is videos, but like for this, I think you could just like detect the text at the beginning, then have like a hierarchy based on the image that you got, and then you could build the React project and code based on that hierarchy, which is like, I think I mispronounced that. Hierarchy, okay. So if you have a hierarchy, then we could get that design based on it for your model, which is something that would take few steps, but like would give a better results for you. Okay, let's just get back here. Here we have the title on top. Whatever we need is, let's try to do two things. Make the description under the title and have most active button as a list. It's not a list, as a menu. Here we go. Nah, I should have said as a menu. Let's just go back from here, copy this, get this here. No, how to copy that? Yeah, put copy it here, here, and turn and make the most active button on the right side. I think this would such like projects would improve your, yeah, it's not what I expected. Yeah, I think that would be so if you know the naming of flicks, dividers, and CSS features that Tailwind is using, and you memorize them, then you would have like a better results that you are getting from that. I have a voice right, yeah. So you would have better results from such UI projects, and then you would just like, okay, that makes sense right now. Then that you would be able to tell them that you have make this as divider, make whatever it is with like programming language, or programming will be turned into, you will have multiple kind of programmers. Some of them would be those who are more connected to designs, who would use AI projects like this one, do their AI, make the design based on that, and move forward, then sell that project. Then they will have those programmers behind them, then that who will be able to understand that code, change it, fix the names, fix the bugs, and whatever you have there. Behind them, you will have those programmers who have like more or less. Yeah, I think that right now we are having an extra layer for programming, by the way. Because like if you think about programming, you would see that um, we used to have assembly. Before that, we used to have binary with this kind of not doc cards, dot cards, whatever it is, with you put them in machines and you write them calculation on that and whatever. But then we had assembly that makes them things easier. Then we moved to C. Yeah, I know we had like Fortran or whatever we had there, but like just talking about like what we are having right now and we are using. Then we had C, which is like more connecting to the hardware. Then we have more like sophisticated programming languages like Java, after that Python, that people are using for the AI, which is like makes sense because like it's much easier to understand for mathematical people. And then after Python right now, we will have this layer of LLM machines. I think it's not like I think we already have seen this right now here, and LLM machines that will connect people to make them to let them have the code behind it in much easier and like producible way and get that. But like, yeah, that would be that's a really great thing to live and see. So let's just go back here. Can I select all of this? Oh, I can. Okay. Make the background in the buttons as white and show an a down arrow symbol beside the most active to to what to like let's just go with that. Then I wanted to make it as a menu. How all the three are menus. It's just like I thought just okay. We will get back to that. I think if not sure if we have like icon detection AI. We have flat icon. We have whatever icon. Okay, I don't think that we have such research. Oh, we have that in Google, but yeah. So one thing that could improve those kind of stuff in AI by is analyzing this, having the hierarchy, then having the icons, having the images. Like as humans, like we see this in multiplay stuff, which is like text, icons, buttons. I could see this kind of data visualization stuff that we are having here, which is like I don't remember the name of that, but something related to bars, images, names, and here explanation of these bars. So maybe like detecting icons in images could be an extra layer that would help to improve AI, and you will have like a direct, precise results. Not sure if we have such a thing. Like Google did some work here, but not sure what kind of work. I will not go and check that right now. But maybe having something for that would be awesome. Let's go back here. Yeah, and let's just pick this again. Make the button, create a border around the buttons and let's say have a calendar icon for the first one, people icon for the second one, and arrows up and down icon for the third button. And wait, let's see what kind of results that you might get from here. That okay, that's cool. Here we have that. Mm, let's just like remove the border from the div and add border to each button inside that div, and let's just go with one single request. Otherwise, I think it will get lost. So here we are seeing the code. Okay, that makes sense. That's somehow similar to those. Yeah. And here we could go and here make the make each, or let's say make each button inside as a menu by adding uh what is the name of this? This is not an arrow, but a menu symbol on the right side of each button. So here we go. So what we are doing right now for those who just joined is that we are trying to see what kind of code we are getting from version 0 compared to to what we are having um in any notices and like the image that we have provided to it. So at the beginning we just like provided an image, added whatever we alright, throw the prompt for that, then we saw the results and we are trying to improve the results to get whatever we want from here, which is kind of similar. So yeah, we still need to have some work here. Let me see the code. Could I edit the code? Okay, that's cool. Let me see here. Function menu. We can't change the menus, but we could change the code directly from here. Let's see. What I would like to change is most active, which is this one. I would like to have this here and would like to have margin right as well. Yeah, so this is like, okay, that's cool. So you are having the code based on, um, you could see the code and you could see the results that you are getting, which is super awesome. I didn't know that before. So let's just go and move forward. Then I think here we could do that. Here is the menu. And yeah, let's just save the changes. Changes saved. Let's just go for prompts. Here we have a place for the images. Let's say change. Okay, if we choose that code from here, I would like to see it. Yeah, so I would like to see something similar to, yeah. So I would like to see something similar to, one is similar to the dev tools in Chrome, which is like when you choose something here in dev tools, you see that it will find the code related to it. And having that code related to it showing on the right side would make sense for you as a developer. By the way, sorry for not like zooming that right now because I don't think that makes sense. But yeah, so it will make sense for you as a developer to know what code there and what you could do with it. And for stuff like version 0, this feature would improve like the design for you and would have a great thing that you could do. And then I think when you change the code, having that as an extra version would be great, and showing that version as a manual changed version would make more sense because it's something not related to the prompts that we are providing for that. So this would make sense for people who are checking the versions or people who are checking the history of whatever, so they could do um, the design they want by understanding what's happened here. So let's just go and see. Oh, okay, they already have an avatar here. Let's just say placeholder to come. I think this is not this one. Placeholder image. Placeholder.com. Okay. So I think like if wait, why we did go here? But I don't do that. So detecting this kind of sources or having this placeholder would be awesome to have when you write such thing because it would make more sense. So let's just go and make a request. Could I change the placeholder.svg text in the code to it's not 400? 32, 32. I'm not sure if we could like change the code directly, but let's just see the results. Otherwise, like if that doesn't do what the trick that I want, I would just like go and take the code, have it in Visual Studio Code, change that in Visual Studio Code, then paste it again here and save the changes. And we are waiting the loading right now. They changed the code. Okay, awesome. So they are having the code, but it didn't work. Oh, it worked. Why it doesn't show here? So here is the span. Here is the code. It just make me right. Um, I need to have a initialize a Next.js project to run that. Okay, we'll do that later. But like we have the avatar already. Why it's not rendering? Okay, they are using code mirror. Code mirror is everywhere. Awesome. Um, this is related to one of the functions that I have. Okay, I don't think that we need this. Range error, we don't need that. And okay, that's we have 1000. I need to remove that. Okay, from the function. Anyway, so just go back here. We know that we are having avatars here, but um we don't see them for some reasons. I'm not sure why. But what else we could do is here they are having a div. So let's just say change. This not looks doesn't look similar to what I'm having here. Just say this looks very similar. We could change the radius here, the on hover and whatever, but let's just say change the badges under the change the badges. So we need to change at the bottom to VOTTOM. Okay. Um, by making the text what we are having on the right side and have the color as square on the left side. And let's just see what we are having. Okay. Oh, it didn't. It get broken. So just like have it here. Could you select this? Oh, they made it as buttons. Oh, I can select them. Make those buttons without background color and have only um, the square, the color as square on the left side of the button. Let's just see if we could go there. Okay, we got some 1 point. We get like closer to what I want, but remove the background from the buttons and remove the border. So just see what we are having here. It doesn't want to remove that. Okay, so to remove that, we need to remove this, I think. Yeah, class. Oh yeah, I think we need to remove this from text, and we need to remove something else. We need to remove that from text, but text blue. Do we have anything related to black? Remove the black background from the buttons on the bottom of the page. It's not a page, it's a component, but whatever. So let's just wait for that and see how the results that we are getting from here would change. This is super awesome again because it kind of remove the layer between the designer and developer and make it like kind of uh, make their jobs kind of closer to each other. Okay, it doesn't want to remove that. So we should like debug the code. Here is like a good example, but where it's just like it doesn't like the AI doesn't understand what we want. Let me just try have last here, make the text in white and remove the black background. So just like try this for the last time. If that makes sense, then we will get back to the first point where we need to doesn't make sense. Okay. Here's like here is like where the value of those kind of developers would be more visible right now because like AI is not like accepting whatever you are telling him. Just like remove. Let's just try it for the last time. Remove, make the background as white, and yeah, so just like make the background white. So here, just like you will have those programmers who will step in and need to debug this issue and solve it. Okay, so just like change it right now. But I need to find that which is commented where it is in the code. Text black. Save changes. So yeah, I think this is much closer to this. If we move like, why didn't I think about that before? So we could have like background white for each of those here. Then we could have this text blue as black, 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 black. So here you can see that the design is looks similar to what we want. The other thing that we need to have is, hey Jabber, try changing the computer settings schema mode to white. What do you mean about the computer settings schema mode? Do you mean the one in? Oh, okay. I think you mean the one in settings. You think the button is styled black from the package itself? Yeah, I think they are getting it from the package itself from here somewhere, but like I didn't find that. I was just like, let me just go find settings, and here we go. Is it shame mode? Like, or dark mode? Was it dark mode? Um, Show more results. Change brightness. Turn on dark mode for apps. No. Contrast theme. I think it's color fit settings. Choose your mood. Let's just go with light. So here we have that as light, and here, uh, let me see. That's really hurts my eyes. But like I will refresh that. It's too white. Yeah, so it's from the package itself. It didn't change. I'm going to to black. This is much better for eyes. Yeah, it's like it's still too white for some reason. I need to change this here. Okay. No, it didn't work. It's from the package for some reasons. Like, so this is like v0.dev. They are using. This is the link. They are not here. Just go back here, here. Here. I think it was docs.view0. So they are using Tailwind and Tailwind CSS and Chat CNUI. I think they hired, as I mentioned like before, they hired the Chat CN guy like a few months ago or like last year, if I don't remember wrong. And then they start to have such projects, which is super awesome. And they are having some default stuff based on those projects. So let's just go back here and edit code. I'm not sure why it didn't save my changes, but let's just go back again, write this. Yeah, I will not like move again for it saved. I will not like change those colors again because like it will be some kind of waste of time. Then we'll just go here and let's just me see what is that. Make the bars have at least 10 pixel height. The data bar and have different colors inside them. Make the bar data. Okay, let's just go. Make the data bar have at least 10 pixel height, and then we will move and see what we are having here. Yeah, I didn't get what I want, but whatever. Can I improve the buttons at least? see. Yeah, I would like to increase that. Let's just make the data bars have different colors inside them that represent commits, created PR, created issues, and commented. Should it be? Should it? What? Wait. Commented. Okay, I think it should be comments there. Let's fix this. And here we go. Let's see if this would make sense. While we are waiting, let's just see the frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions. What is V0? How does it work? How much does it cost? What data? Yeah, so this is interesting. Okay, so they have like their own data set and they use some open source data sets. And they are using our data to train their models. Okay. Okay. They are not using our data, but like they are using open source data to do whatever they want. Connects my data. Hmm. Okay, so this is like one of the things that I would like to have, which is like you could use your own design system with Vercel v0. At that time, you will have a very, very good results based on your like improvement. Mm, and then uh, they will support all that stuff later. Okay, and they will support all the design. Yeah, well, so it's just like always promises. Uh, you can request data. You can use for commercial use. Do I need a new account? If I have a Versa account, no. Okay, it's built by Versatility. And they are hiring if anyone is interested. Anyway, let's just get back here. And they broke that. So like yeah, I think having like which is something that I mentioned again before. Let's just go before is like having an ability to select multiple options would make more sense to make this to like fix something in the code. So if you instead of just going and selecting one div, which is like what we are doing right now, having selecting multiple ones would be more efficient. So let's just go with that and see how the results will go right now. Make the bar have three colors. And then after this, I would just like go and compare whatever I get from here with Nick project here. So to do this, he did some improvement. Yeah, for he did multiple stuff here, so we just like need to go to list activity contribute. Yeah, he used that as molecules. And here, let's just go and see the changes. Yeah, it didn't fit what I want. I want to have multiple colors at the same. Let me see if I could see that. No, it created a new divs. Okay, it's. I think then at this point maybe we could. Oh, this is a div. Let me just try that. It's in this whatever last, and here we go. Here we have Jess. It's the last one, and Foxy. It should be before Foxy. Here it is. Yeah, I think we could have a line. Is the line? No. Let me see if I could go from here to inspect. This is that code, and I have those three colors inside it. So let's just go and display flicks. Yeah, just changing the display would fix that because you already have those colors here, but then you will need to change this from rounded to something different, and let's just go and change it from here so that it would, yeah, so here you don't have this rounded, and then you would have the expected result somehow. And then I would like to see those as in one line, like having them aligned together, so that would fix what I want, and then we would be able to get that. But like based on how far we get, like we did go 17 version here, which was super. I think it was super cool, but yeah, we could stop here and see whatever we want. So let's just go back here for a real life, I like a project that was already established. Doing this would show you some kind of like ideas on how to do stuff, whatever, or save you some time in some part, but like not everything. But if we go here again and compare this code with the code that Nick Tyler already wrote before, we will see the difference. But like before going there, I would just like see this code here. So they did a divider with tailwind classes, the header to paragraph, and here they had those kind of buttons in divider as well. Then they did the overview with the bars. At the end, they had those flicks as buttons with the bars. So let's just go and see what Nick Tyler has done. Let me close. Could I close that? I can't change this one here. Hmm. So the first thing he did, he changed the most active contributors card, which is this one. And it's not like the first thing, but like the first thing you notice. And in that most here they have an API. He did just change the range and stuff related to that. Let's just go and see the molecule here. He had that most active contributors card and used it here. It's from import this from component molecules. So this is it. Okay, so I didn't see it because it's a large file. So he changed the data, omitted that, exports whatever, added alumni, and he wrote this part here. He used a divider as well. Let's just go to switch this to unified mode. I think this is much clearer to see. Let's just go here. Could I close? Yeah, I think I could close that. Here we go. He returned that with children. And he used the dividers as well and used it as a card, which is like the difference that we don't have there. They use as divider immediately, so they are not having this kind of stuff from the design system that we are already having. And then he removed all of this stuff. Most active card inside it, he used where we are. The buttons, he made them as drop down menu. There, they just used a divider and buttons, which is like not using whatever we um design system. And just see for the graph, we had a loading state, which is something that you could think about when you get the graph or whatever, and that's we didn't have there as well. And then um, he did a linear grading for gradient for background, which we didn't see that we didn't get same result there. I think maybe I if I asked like the AI to have a linear gradient to work, but like if we didn't ask that to not give it to you out of the box, which is like the reason right now where that I think and I believe it will eliminate some kind of engineers who are just like doing copy paste work, but the engineers who have not memorized, but like who understand and know where to find the naming and they have those namings in their mind, they would have a great value in the future and they will stand out from the crowd inside the whole um, developers that we are having. And here we have the grade area. Okay, so I think I would just like end this based on the two experiments that we had today. Which one of them is related to the most active contributors, and we compare that with the results from um, Nick Tyler code, and the other one which we did for the search engine UI is what I could conclude here is V0 is really great for anything that you are going to start from scratch, or if you are already using ChatCN and Tailwind, then you will have a really super a tool with your hands. But like if you have your own design system with your own logics and stuff like that, then this would need some time because like they already have something related to that in the FAQ from Vercel to implement it and have the results based on that and show it to you. And I hope that you have enjoyed the stream today and liked what you have seen and would check this again in the future and improve it. If you have anything that you would like me to try or suggest, then feel free to just mention that in the comments or in the Discord server for Hadith Tech, which is I will share the link to it on the chat in a few minutes, and or on Twitter or on social media. You will find me there. So if you need anything, just like ping me, and I will be there hopefully. For the Discord link here, just give me a second. Here is the invite link where it is. Anytime, Jabber. Thank you for watching today, and hopefully we'll find you in another stream later. And enjoy your time.